You check the feed. All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off giving all praises, honor, and glory as always unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. All right, Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son. All right, whom the world even know as Jesus Christ, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Is in the name of the Holy Spirit, and we give double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the men who taught us this truth, and salutations to you, sincere brothers, faithfully and diligently pushing this truth with fear and trembling through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, we are the GMS Memphis Count. I'm the brother Tazamab.
I'm Mana.
All right, you see, we're going to go into this topic of pride. You see, pride is a mother. All right, you know what? And you see, the closer that we get to the end, the more the Most High is going to humble every proud spirit. You know, the proud is going to be brought low. You know, and some of us, you know, we deal with certain issues where we let pride creep in sometimes, and we have to be humbled ourselves. So these lessons have to come out, you know, as admonishment, you know, warning, you know, because it's easy. That's like the devil's #1 tool, man. You know, pride, you know, and it hinders you. It keeps you from growing. It keeps you from learning, you know, and it keeps you from being a brother as well, you know, because he's always trying to plant these seeds of, you know, putting the next brother down and exalting yourself up higher. You know, I was watching Apostle Gabar's video, you know, dealing with you know, the elder Barack going in on Bishop Nate, and you know, the things that they went through in the past. It was a lot of pride going on, man. You know, you see it with these different leaders of these other counts. You know, they never reverence. Okay, which I did a lesson going into fear, dealing with the aspect of reverence, because there's different aspects of fear: natural fear, you know, spiritual fear, and the fear you're supposed to have towards great men is called reverence, honor, man. You know, and you have to be aware that the leaders that set up over us, all right, they are due their honor and their reverence, man. You know, and when you don't do that, what you end up doing is exalting yourself and putting yourself on a higher level than you should be. Yep. Okay, which keeps you from growing, man. You know, keeps you from really being humble and receiving the truth. Okay, and a part of the 100% truth, all right, which we always talk about having 100% truth, but guess what? 100% truth means correction. Okay, meaning being able to receive it as well as dish it out. It's a twofold, you know. But without further ado, you know, we get Proverbs 29 and 23.
Yeah, this Proverbs 29 and 23. A man's pride should break him low, but honor should uphold the humble in spirit.
Yep, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit, you know. So now, every time, you know, we come into this season, getting closer to the Passover, you know, it's a lot of sifting going on. It's a lot of exposés. I've noticed every year people are getting exposed, whether it's within Great Millstone or other camps. You know, it's always something going on, and it's always pertaining to the pride of an individual. You know, that pride ultimately creeps in. It's like a form of leaven, you know, because what pride does is it puffs you up, just like leaven does with bread. You know.
Right. So look that up. Let me get the Jeremiah. Well, I had a quick one for you. What's it?
Yeah, if you had a quick one, I'm gonna read Jeremiah.
Okay, come on. Go to it. Examine yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? First Corinthians?
13.
First Corinthians 13.
I believe I could be wrong. I think it's 13.
Slots, man.
It's all good, bro. Take your time. And that's why it's always good to be patient, because the adversary wants you to be hasty. You know, the scriptures speak about being hasty. Be not hasty to do anything, really, especially not to speak, because it's easy to speak with pride. You know, it's easy not to consider the things that come out of our mouth could be offensive or could be prideful. You know, and you notice when you read all the different accounts in the New Testament, when Yahushua was speaking, you could tell Yahushua was real patient, you know, and he was very observant before he spoke. He processed. You got to be able to process things, because sometimes you speak out of the spirit of perverseness versus the spirit of righteousness, you know.
This 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. I was in 1 Corinthians. But it says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates.
Call and read it again, Baruch Shah.
2 Corinthians 13 and 5.
Come.
Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates.
And see, this is a very vital process when you are operating in the truth, that you examine yourself daily. And the main thing you want to examine yourself for is pride. Mm-hmm. You know, you want to examine yourself for pride, and you know, am I getting too full of myself? You know, because it's very easy. It's very easy, man. And you have to always be mindful of humbling yourself down. You know, the more that you grow and the more that you learn, the more that you are increased in understanding, the easier it is. And you can get that charity edified, with knowledge puffed up.
Yeah, I get that.
Come, Baba Kushak.
Get that right now.
Come. Was it more on that?
That was straight to the point.
That was the point.
Yeah, I get this real quick. 1 Corinthians 8 and 1. It said, now it's touching idols, offer unto idols. We know that we all have knowledge. Mm-hmm. Knowledge puffed up, but charity edified.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Right. So it's all about your purpose. You know, what are you doing this for? You know, what are you doing this for? Like Apostle Gabar was going into as well. Like, you know, don't be phony, man. You doing this for some type of vainglory. Then you trying to put on a show, all right, and make it seem like you're some great commander, or you know, giving yourself those titles, though. You know what I'm saying? Exalting yourself. You know, the scriptures say, "He that exalted himself shall be abased."
Yeah,
Can you got that?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I go out there real quick. It's Matthew 23 and 12. It said, and Matthew 23 and 12, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
Yep.
You know, because you know, I think Proverbs say before honor come humility, man. Mm-hmm. You know, the meek shall inherit the earth, man. Because the Lord ain't dealing with pride individuals, man. You know, like I said, so like the 10th chapter, Lord willing, we can get into that. He said pride is hateful.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, that's it. You know, pride is hateful before the Most High am, man. You know, Lord ain't dealing with pride, you know, individuals, man. Mm-hmm. And you have that mindset, you know, you pride, you know, a little ink, you know, a little living the whole lump, man. Yep. So you gotta examine yourself daily, man. And
that was the whole thing with the scribes and the Pharisees. Mm-hmm. It was that pride which kept them from seeing that authority that Yahushua had and be able to understand those parables, you know, that great pride that they had, you know, because they felt like they were such high level. Yeah. You know, they couldn't see, you know, from how Yahweh Shah was born into the world, you know, from the lowly, you know, his family wasn't, you know, well known, had high stature or great riches, and, you know, his father was a carpenter. You know, he was just a commoner, you know. And that's why Yahweh Shah say a prophet is not without honor except for in his own country, you know. Mm-hmm. So, hey, that's the thing. Like, man, you can't be looking for any type of what's the word? Like recognition. Okay. Kind. Yeah, recognition, or, you know, looking for any vain achievements or status. Yeah. You can't be looking for status, man.
Yeah, and also say knowledge puff it up, and it's also say be not wise in our own conceit, you know, because knowledge do puff it up, you know, but you gotta stay humble, man. You know, can I read verse 2 in that?
And the thing, yeah, kind of real quick, and the thing that really you have to do ultimately to be able to do it is pray. Yep. Like, there's a reason why the Lord said pray without ceasing, because really, prayer maketh intercession for us. Like, even when we pray, we don't even pray for the things that we know that we need to pray for, but just the act of praying, you know, what it makes you do is kneel down, humble down. Because I know,
you bow down.
Even if you're standing up praying, you bow your head. You know, you give it honor to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You recognizing the higher power. You know, but there should even be times when you pray that you should prostrate yourself, man. You should put your face. It should be times where you should put your face to the floor, man, and pray. I know me personally, I do that, and I'm not saying, you know, that you have to do that, but I'm just encouraging brothers. It should be times where you should put your face to the floor, man, and pray, man.
Yeah, it shows your faith, man, and true sincerity. That's all it's about, man. You gotta be, like Apostle say, be honest with yourself, man. Mm-hmm. You know, be real with yourself, man. Keep a buck, so to speak, man.
Yep.
You know, but this 1 Corinthians 8:2, and if any man think that he know it anything, he know it nothing, yet is he ought to know, man.
Right, because we only have a small dust of the balance. Mm-hmm. And one thing that I was, you know, in great awe of when Apostle Rumlov came down to Memphis is where he was so humble with all the great knowledge that he had, and you can see the glow on him. And he just, you know, in the midst of all us younger brothers, it was like, you know, he didn't put himself like in a tiring position over us, and like, you know, it was like it's like we was in one mind, and just it was a good vibe, man. I can't really even explain it. Yeah. You know, it was like the humility was just gushing off of him, you know. And that's one thing that he said, like, you know, we only got a small dust of the balance so far as knowledge. Like we barely tipping the tip of the iceberg, you know, so to speak, for lack of better words. But anyway, before I get to babbling, was it more on what you had?
That's it.
I want to get this Jeremiah 13, and starting at verse 8, it says, "Then the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Thus said the Lord Yahweh, after this manner will I mar the pride of Judah and the great pride of Jerusalem." Okay, so you go into that word mar. Will you get it from me in the blue letter? Yeah. Basically, it means to tear down. Okay, so Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, right now, his spirit is upon the earth, and all of the proud of our people, being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, your pride is being torn down, man, because you refuse to trust and hearken to the words and judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai being spoken through the prophets, the men of the Lord that you see right before you on the YouTube, on the highways and hedges. You continually ignore because of your pride, and you continue to walk in your pride, and it's ultimately going to lead into your destruction.
Yep. It's now mar is shakar in Hebrew. It said to destroy, corrupt, go to ruin, decay.
Yep. So decay means to tear down.
Yeah.
You know.
Destroy.
But with something decay, it's a slow process. You know. Like, so it's like he piece by piece, he's continually humbling you down through these signs that you see happening in the earth. Okay, the COVID-19. All right, that's one major thing. Jake unable to, because the main thing Jake like to do is go out and stunt.
Flex.
Go out and party. And make himself be something that he's not. Ultimately, Jake go out and splurge, spend his whole damn paycheck. And then all he want to do is talk about the whole week at work is how a good of a time you had, knowing damn well the reason you back at work now is because you miserable, man.
Yeah, you just spend all your money.
Hey man, a happy slave is an oxymoron, man. Because you all caught up in the temporary pleasures in the pride of life. As a matter of fact, you had more on there. Was there more in that definition?
That was the point, to destroy.
Yep.
They say pride go before destruction.
Mm-hmm. The scriptures speak about love, not the world, man. It's all that's in the world is matter of fact, I got it here. This is bear with me. Yeah, I thought this was it was. Yep. 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If a man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And let's see. Yep. Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world, man.
Yeah, pride. Cause this man go a bit on pride, man. Blood, all that.
And the Lord knew. That's why He had it written, because this world is ran by the proud, the wicked Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man is the proud. So his vibration has what brought that pride around the whole earth. That do thy will spirit. Live your best life.
Live it to the fullest. Well, one of the slogan, take pride in what you believe in.
Do you?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, just do it. Do you? And everything that American culture specifically upholds is a depiction of pride. It's pride.
Yeah, and shout out to the Akim on the comment board. Y'all showing Shabbat
Hey, y'all showing my Shabbat
I see this brother posting the scriptures that we always have. JMS, shine the gospel.
Okay, Khan, Shalom, brother. Man. Khan, Shalom, brother. Hey, this is continuing on back in Jeremiah 13 and 10. It says, I'm going to start at 9 again. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, after this manner will I mar the pride of Judah and the great pride of Jerusalem. The evil people which refuse to hear my words, which walk in the imagination of their heart, and walk after other powers, to serve them and to worship them, shall even be as the girdle which is good for nothing. Okay? So the Lord had Jeremiah go down to the Euphrates when you read up in the chapter and take the girdle with him, man. Which a girdle represents a bond, something that keeps you. It goes around your waist, right, and it keeps you bonded. All right, It keeps you bonded to, and ultimately our girdle, all right, is our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, but it says faith comes by hearing. So in order for you to be bonded to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you gotta hear. To be connected to our power, we gotta have the ability to hear, man. But you don't have the faith, all right, then it's impossible. You see? So that's why I say he that believeth, he that believeth not is condemned already. Roughly paraphrasing. So the whole thing is believing and trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but what keeps you from doing that is pride. So the way the Most High get you back is by destroying your pride. Humbling you down.
Through the affliction.
Through the affliction.
Take things away, you know?
Yep. And that's what's happening to America. All right. That American, those so-called American freedoms and privileges, and you know, that pursuit of life, liberty, and whatever that bullshit Thomas Jefferson wrote. I forgot. Pursuit of happiness. that's over with, man. You getting ready to see great evictions, you know, famine, hyperinflation, you know, lockdowns. All right, you already got people suffering the effects of the jab shots, you know. Hey man, the Most High ain't playing, man. He's about to cause our people to start decaying, to start breaking down, and it's gonna go like, cause really they already broke down, but through pride they don't show it.
Yeah, through pride they still want to go out and have a good time and smoke and drink and take away their problems, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But after a while, when everything hit when shit hit the fans, what you gonna do then?
Yep.
Well, you can't go outside. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't go play ball.
Yep.
You can't go work out. You can't go party and bullshit.
You've been able to disguise it through these different privileges and these different leisures for so long. You know, that's why the Lord say, while you yet had liberty.
Well,
you know.
Yeah, Lord, we go out there.
Come on, grab it real quick.
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
And
woe to you that are settled on your lees, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because that's what really causes you to be prideful, because, you know, comfort is everything seems that it's all good. So your eyes and your ears are not focused on the oppression that's going on, and on the system declining. All right,
reality, man.
Reality. Reality. Just to sum it up, beautiful. Reality ultimately is not kicking in because you have this leisure and this comfort, you know, and all these privileges. So the way that the Yahweh Shai is marring it from you, all right, is through these different policies and in these let's say decrees, all right, through this beast system, you know. These draconian laws are about to kick in full effect, man.
This second Ezra 9:9, then shall there be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
See? So that's the Most High marring you by tormenting you, taking away your privileges, man. Yep. You know, taking away your comfort. Because, see, our comfort is this word. All right? But at the same time, as much as it's a comforter, all right, it's a rod. It's a rod of correction. It's a humbler, you know.
Yeah, keep us humble. Keep us in check.
Keep
man.
us in check.
You know?
Keep us in check.
It say, for such as in that life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, where they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despise it.
They despise this word, man.
God.
You know, because of pride. Pride is the ultimate thing that destroys you, man.
Yep.
And this is let me keep going.
Okay.
Verse 10. The evil people which refuse to hear my words, Jeremiah 13:10, which walk in the imagination of their heart and walk after other powers to serve them and to worship them, shall even be as the girdle which is good for nothing. For as the girdle cleaveth to the loins of a man, so have I caused to cleave unto me the whole house of Israel and the whole house of Judah, said the Lord, that they might be unto me for a people and for a name and for a praise and for a glory, but they would not hear, you know.
Jacob stiff-necked, man. They proud, man.
Yep.
You know? There was they are wise to do evil. Because it says Shema, hear first. After you hear, then you take root of it, you know. But the same must know after death by pain, man. You know. And also say they shall no cloak for their sins too, man.
Yep. And this is a precept, you know, going into, you know, what that girdle is all about.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 11 And 4, the point being in 5, it says, but with righteousness shall he judge the poor and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And remember what I was saying earlier, all right, about how having the 100% truth is about being able to receive correction and accept correction as well. You know, it's a balance, you know. And that's one thing I can say that I can't say about these other leaders in these other Israelite camps, is that our apostles, they if they go off on something, you know, or if they feel like they wronged the brother or something, you know, they're humble and say, hey, Salakia, forgive me for that. I was wrong on that, you know. And it's not always them just always just getting on everybody else, you know. You know, it's always a balance to this thing, man. It's not all about well, us, we got the 100% truth and can't nobody, we don't do nothing. No, we understand that having 100% truth means that we have to be corrected as well. You know, I remember when it was these group of guys, I can't remember, man. But anyway, about when we basically were saying confusion of face, you know, which it was a thing which we understood, but the apostle was like, actually, you know, it's Israelite form, you know, Israelite form. The confusion of faith just mean being confounded, you know. Which those guys, they were as much as they corrected us, they was off on several things, man, you know. But at the same time, you got to be able to receive correction either way it go, you know.
You can't be emotional, man.
You can't be emotional.
That's what it is.
And the apostle just summed it up quick, you know, 3 minutes, you know, 3 minutes. Hey, that's what it is, you know. So at the end of the day, correction is very much a part of having the 100% truth. And all these guys that can't deal with receiving correction and taking correction, hey, they continually slip. You see, they wax worse and worse, as the scriptures say, you know. And it says, for the meek of the earth, and he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. Okay, and not just the wicked meaning Esau, Edom, but the wicked of our people. Okay, because they walk in that same proud spirit as Esau, Edom.
Yeah, they're like the Deaf Adder.
Yep.
You know, they stop at the head, man.
Yep. Verse 5, and righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins, man. You know, so that's what that girdle's going into, the faith. All right, that's what bonds us to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, but with pride, it's impossible to have faith. You know, it's impossible to see and hear the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah and see his judgment. So back in verse 12, therefore thou shalt speak unto them this word, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, every bottle shall be filled with wine, and they shall say unto thee, do we not certainly know that every bottle shall be filled with wine? Then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will fill all the inhabitants of this land, even the kings that sit upon David's throne, and the priests and the prophets, and all the inhabitants of Jerusalem with drunkenness, man. Okay? So everybody had to be humbled, man. All right? The entire nation, even the elect, Yahweh Shai had to be humbled, man. Yep. You know? So we had to be humbled in order to come back to the Heavenly Father and be one with him, you know? So I'm gonna get a couple more, 14 and 15. It says, and I will dash them. Can you hold on deck? Wisdom of Solomon 8, and I believe it's 3. Okay. Actually, it's Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 8, but you can get it. Go ahead. You go ahead. Get it.
5 with Solomon.
No, you get you one that you had.
Okay, this Isaiah 66 and 2. For all those things have my hand made, and all those things have been, said the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembling at my word.
And that contrite going into what? Humble, you know. Yep. That's who the Most High is dealing with. You know, the meek, the lonely, the contrite spirit. You know.
Yep. Cause well, look go to have a speck on, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he say resist the proud, but he look at upon the lowly, so to speak, man.
Yep.
You know.
Come.
Yeah.
It says, and I will dash them. This is Jeremiah 13 and 14. And I will dash them one against another, even the fathers and the sons together, said the Lord Yahweh. And I will not pity nor spare nor have mercy, but destroy them, man. You know, because pride destroys families, man. You see, look at what happened within King David's family, man. That pride got in there, man. You know, that pride got to King David. That's why he ended up having a man murdered, man. You know, and committing adultery, man. Then what? It went on down to his son. What was his son name? Absalom. You know. So hey, that's the thing. The Lord has to mold us back to Him and bond us back to Him by humbling us down. So these words are more than about just receiving them to be put up on a level, right? Because this word does exalt, it does put you up on a level of understanding, because you're getting the judgment of the Most High.
Right.
But at the same time, the Most High has to keep you in check, like the brother Anah said. He has to keep you in check, and this word is the perfect balance of that. You know.
But it said through much knowledge and wisdom comes sorrow.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. So this is verse 15. Hear ye and give ear. Be not proud, for the Lord Yahweh hath spoken. You see?
That's basically a commandment. Man.
That's a commandment. Be not proud, man. You know?
This was Solomon 5. Let me start at 6 and get straight to the point.
You can. What is it? Some in 6? Because you go ahead. Yeah,
this was Solomon 5 and 6. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth.
Yep.
In the light of
righteousness. Through pride. Yeah. Through pride we erred from the way of truth, man. Go ahead. In the light of righteousness had not shined unto us. Every time the Lord had allowed us to get on a level and obtain riches and, you know, taste a little bit of basically like the kingdom. Yep. Pride crept in, you know. Even with King Solomon, you know. Pride crept in, man. Hey, what's that scripture many Pacquiao used on Floyd? Let him glow in his richness. I mean, not glow in his richness, glow in the Lord instead of his riches. Yeah, it's roughly paraphrasing in that. Yep. You got it up. Okay, it's one here I had in Proverbs 11. I'm trying to find it. Let's see. If you got something, you go ahead and bring it out. I'm looking for this one I had. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try to find that junk. Let me see, can I find it? Yeah, this Jeremiah 9 and 23 says, I quote it said, thus said the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. Yep. But let him that glory in this, that he understanding and knowing me, and that I am the Lord, which exercise love and kindness, judgment and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, said the Lord. So right. Yep. That's glory in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. You know, be proud in the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. You know, because He has graced us with this understanding. You know, but don't be proud in your own physical, you know, strength, so to speak, your mental capabilities. You know. Yep. You know, I get all the answers right. You know, I know what I'm talking about. You know, can't nobody confound me. You know, you know that's that adversary dealing in your mind got you feeling like that, man. You know, I got rank in this. I started this, man. Can't nobody, you know, can't nobody take me out of my position. You know, Because even in certain positions you have in this truth, man. You know.
Yeah. What it said, whether he be rich, poor, whatever you is, or whether he be rich, poor, his fear is still toward the Lord. What's the paraphrase?
Because the Lord said he exalted. You know, he raised it up and he bring it down. You know. So everything that you have belongs to the Lord, man. That's why our glory, like the brother just read. All right, that it all belongs to Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. This I got two. This is Proverbs 8. If any brother got anything on the comment board, we're gonna get a few off the comment board. Proverbs 8 and 13. You know, because we can take it on home with some of these proverbs. Proverbs 8 and 13, and it reads, "The fear of the Lord Yahweh is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate." Do you get that? You got Sirach?
Yeah, Sirach 10?
Yeah, go to Sirach 10 and start at 12.
God. It's Sirach 10 and 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker.
So that's what broke the bond. See, that's what broke the bond with us in Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. Pride. You know, because Eve knew that she wasn't supposed to go over there, but through her pride, she went and ate of the fruit of the serpent, man. And Adam knew he wasn't supposed to follow up behind her, but through his pride, you know, and he ended up, you know, simping. You know, go ahead, bro.
It said, "For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that had it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly."
Yep. And that's what happened to us as a whole, you know. Calamities, man.
Calamities,
yep.
Man.
Yep. You know? And that's what's happening now. That's what's happening now. You know, all sorts of calamities are coming to the earth, chiefly America, man.
And more calamities, man.
And more calamities.
And Lord brought us in for punishment, slavery, and our people still proud, man. You know?
Yep.
Here it is. We living paycheck to paycheck, struggling. We still at the bottom, and our people still proud, man.
Yep. That's what it also say up in verse 8. It say, "Why is earth and ashes proud?"
Yeah.
You could jump up.
I'm gonna jump up to 7. It said, "Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both do one commit iniquity," because that's the beginning of sin.
Yep.
Jump down to 9. "Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such as one setteth his own soul to sell."
And see, the reason why it says that pride is committing iniquity by the Most High and man is because pride is offensive. You know, pride is not only offensive to the Most High, it's offensive to brothers, man. You know, it's offensive to men. You know, look at all they ever talk about is how proud Trump is. You know. He's proud, you know. He don't got no, you know. He don't have any what's the word, man? Like humility. He don't have any humility, you know. He have not an ounce of humility. Is it Trump, man? You know, and no Edomite for that purpose, you know. You know, I mean he ain't you know, the exception. You know, that's the Edomite standard, pride.
Yeah, that's their personality.
Yeah, you know, it tell you that in the book of Obadiah.
Pride of their heart.
The pride of thy heart had deceived thee. Yep. You know.
But it say, because while he liveth, he cast away his bowels. I'm gonna jump down to 14. "The Lord had cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead."
Did you read verse 13?
Yeah, I'll read 13 again.
Okay.
But I would just say, yeah, I'll read 13. It said, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that had it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly.
Yep.
The Lord had cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead.
Right, and that's what's about to happen, man.
Yep.
You know, the whole thing is a transfer of power from the proud to the meek. You know, from the self exalted, from the lowly, man. From the self exalted to the lowly, man.
Yo, it say the meek shall inherit the earth, man.
Yep.
The meek, the lowly, man.
Yep. And you really can't. That's why I say it's important to pray, because you can't always humble yourself. You know, like, because you don't see yourself. That's why you have to pray that the Most High gives you that constant endurance to, you know, you have to be your biggest critic.
Examine.
Yeah. Critique. That's what the word critique go into. Examine. You know, you gotta be your biggest critic, man. You gotta be hard on yourself, man. Point blank, period. You can't think you already got it or on some sort of level. Because, I mean, just a little bit of that gets in, and then next thing you know, it's through the roof, man.
Like a mustard seed. You know, if Satan plant that seed, you haven't checked it, hey, it just goes, it gonna come up in due time.
Because the world, like, it's like you got a unlimited amount of nourishment for that seed of pride, and it's free. You ain't gotta you gotta buy humility. You gotta take time to get into these scriptures to humble down. It don't take any energy to fertilize a seed of pride. You see what I'm saying? All you can just do is walk out the house, and you engulfed in it. The whole world around you is proud. So it's like you got constant nourishment. You know what I'm saying? A seed of pride has constant nourishment, man. Versus a seed of humility, it takes work. You know, you have to work. You have to get into these scriptures. You have to pray, and it's a more strenuous upkeeping. Cause it's easy to be prideful.
It's easy, man. You just you drive. You go on the interstate. You seen people. They think they are control the whole street.
Jump in front of you. Shooting, jumping in the park. You trying to park. You trying to be patient. I had somebody cut me off the other day. I'm trying to park. I'm already pointed towards the spot. They done zoom in. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, won't let you over.
Won't let you over.
Take the exit.
Man.
Hey, pride is everywhere, man.
Yep.
You know?
It's an easy thing.
It's an easy thing to be proud. I'm going to jump down to 18.
Okay.
It said, pride was not made for man, and not furious anger for them that are born of a woman. 21. The fear of the Lord go before the obtaining of authority. But worthlessness and pride is the losing thereof.
Yep.
Whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord.
Yep. And that's what's going to keep you humble.
Right.
The fear of the Lord, man. And this is Proverbs 11:2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. You know. So you know, I was speaking a little bit about Apostle Gabar's video dealing with Elder Barak getting on Bishop Nate. You know, his shame coming. You know, because of his pride. You know, you got guys, because Great Millstone been getting on them for years. You know, the apostles been getting on them for years. Like you got guys that don't normally get on Nate getting on him now. You know, General Yohana. You know, hey, them guys about to be that shame about to come up on these guys, man. You know, it's that time. It's that season where the Lord is about to make a clear-cut separation. You know, and that pride is finna be cut off.
Yep.
Give me. I think I had it. You got something?
I'm finna go to comment board real quick.
Okay, yeah. Let's get something off the comment board, and then you know we can wrap it up.
Okay, this for the brother Jermaine Shine the gospel. Psalms 138:6. Though the Lord be high, yet that he respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth far off. Hey, they go to this man. What I look. Have respect upon, man, onto a contrite spirit, man. You know? James 4:6. It said,
I know that one.
But he giveth more grace, wherefore he said the Most High resisted the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Wait, you know? Giveth grace unto the humble. I think it's a more on it. Let me see. James 4:6. I'm going to jump down to 10. James 4:10. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. You know, so, hey, you got to stay humble, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. This is, you had some more?
Yeah.
All right, this is 2nd Ezra 8:50, and then you can get 2nd Ezra 15:18. We'll end on that.
Okay, cool.
This 2nd Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, man. You know? Yeah. And those miseries is what's going to do that marring from that pride, man. See, when you are miserable, all right, and you can't have any comfort, and you can't have any leisure time, you can't go out and party, you can't, you know, you can't sell shit. The UK,
Cancel Christmas.
Cancel Christmas on these bitches, man. You know,
hurt.
You know, Jake hurt over there, man. You know, you can't put his Christmas trees and his gifts under his trees and lights and, you know, sing all them wicked ass caroling songs, man. That shit be getting on my nerves, man. I wish they shut that shit down in America, man.
It's coming, man.
I turn the radio, they singing nothing but these wicked ass Christmas songs, man.
Decoration and shit.
Yeah.
Folly, man.
Yep.
You said 2nd Ezra?
Yeah, 15 and 18.
I'm gonna get this from the company board.
Okay.
It said, man, y'all boys putting it on there, man.
Hey, this topic, you can go, man. You can go long on
There's
this topic.
so many scriptures on proud, though, you know, that the Most High hated, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
It says, Ecclesiastes 3:18, the greater they are, the more humble thyself, and they shall find favor before the Lord.
Who was that from? What brother was that
Jim
from?
and Shine the Gospel.
Okay, God.
No, he got some bangers on him, man.
God.
I'm gonna read this for you know,
God.
Shalom. It says, Proverbs 16:5, everyone that is proud in heart is abomination to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Though hand join hand, he should not be unpunished.
God, bro.
You know?
Yep.
Korab said Timothy 3:16, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
Yep. And the Lord say, be not proud. That's a commandment.
That's basically what it is.
That's an instruction. Be not proud, man.
Yep.
You know?
You said 2nd Ezra?
Yeah, 15 and 18.
2nd Ezra 15 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
For because of their pride, the city should be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid.
Yep. You see, ain't nothing more humbling to the Lord when he instill that fear in you, man. You know? Yeah. That's why that's the first step. It's fear. But pride, you know, when you think you somebody and you this great powerful being, you're not able to fear. You know? You don't have that fear, man. You know? So hey, at the end of the day, the Lord gonna get what's his, man. And guess what's his? Everything.
Yeah.
Everything is his, man. You know? That's why when Yahweh Shai, when he cracked them clouds, man, everything gonna fear, everything gonna tremble, man.
All knees shall bow.
You know? I ain't even talking about people. I'm talking about you know, it say the trees, you know, the earth, like, you know, hey man, you gonna understand the type of power that, you know, you supposed to be serving one way or another, man. You know?
What it said, fear you not me.
Yep. Hey, so Lord willing, you were edified. We're going to close, give all praise and honor and glory again unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Hey, double honors again to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Kwam Yasharala, Abba, Babal. Rise Israel, destroy confusion. Shalom. Cancel Christmas.